Hello and welcome to Underpaid Gamers. This is a YouTube channel of me and Tony. Today we're going to be doing our We're Really Bad At series over Titanfall 2, the beta test.
Okay, so We're Really Bad is shorthand, somewhat longhand, for first impressions.
Yeah, so this is our first impressions video for this. It started with the game Smite, because
Yes.
we were actually like legitimately very bad at Smite. And
I like this. It tells you that this is a very early unfinished build of the game, and I can't get past this. It makes you read it, and it's just like, listen, don't judge us too hard.
yeah, we worked really hard on this, and we just want you to love us.
So
and buy
Titanfall
our
2.
games. Here we go.
Titanfall 2 is happening.
So the first one was an exclusive, right?
Yeah, Xbox One.
So this one isn't,
Correct.
naturally, because we're playing it on PS4.
That's correct. I never played the first one. Did you ever play the first one?
I never played the first one. I really wanted to. I had a lot of friends with it on PC.
Friends, who needs them?
But,
Oh, cool. So on the very bottom, it tells you where you're from, what data center you're at. So I'm close to all of these here, and then I can go all the way down to like China, if I wanted to.
wow, that's impressive. So you can connect to a different server
which one you
essentially.
want, and then once you get into, so you want to play, then it'll do like a little intro. I'm not gonna watch that. I don't know what the logo at the bottom reminds me more of a Metal Gear Solid than
It kind of does.
a Titanfall.
It's like what is it? The Fox.
Fox Die,
Yeah, yeah,
or as I like to pronounce it, Fox DA.
yeah.
So this is the intro screen, and I've played. So I'm at level 8, so I played a little bit. And this is your person. You can't really see them, but you're pretty much a robot, and I really don't like that.
I thought you were humans.
Yeah,
in this
that's
game.
what I thought. You're called the pilot, and I thought I don't know. There wasn't a story in the first game, so you don't really know what's happening. But down here, it'll tell you everyone that's in like the network, which is cool. But at the same time, like
I don't care. Yeah.
You can customize your pilot and your Titan and your armory, and your armory is like useless.
So you have factions in this?
Yeah, it's just 2 so far. You can be the person or you can be the robot.
Oh, interesting.
Well, no, that looks like a person too, so I have no idea. Let's just go into a game. So Bounty Hunt has Titans. Armed Hardpoint has Titans. Hardpoint's more like Domination from Call of Duty. And then Pilots versus Pilots is no Titans. And I prefer that.
Why
But
don't
we'll
you
do this.
wait? But the whole point of this game is that there's Titans in it, right? I mean, that's what makes this different from Call of Duty or Killzone or anything like that.
Yeah, I guess.
And you don't like playing with the Titans?
Nah, when I first started, I didn't. It was a weird thing. So Titanfall is known for like wall jumping and things like that. I didn't. It's really also, it takes a while to load in the textures when you first start up. But the movement to this is different from like Call of Duty, which is really weird because Call of Duty has been the game I've been playing most recently. So you hop in like this, and then you have, I guess I'm using an SMG. I thought I was using something else. I'm not. And you have a grappling hook down there on the left, the L1 button. You get 2 charges on it. And it's less like an actual grappling hook that takes you straight. You have to more use it like you're swinging like Spider-Man.
Wait, so you're on like a pendulum then? It doesn't just like pull you straight to it?
No. So like if I wanted to go here, it would pull me like under it, and then
Okay.
pulls me out.
That's nice.
As soon as they load another one, because there's a cooldown to it. Also, there's grunts, I guess specters and grunts, in this game type. Because the whole purpose of bounty is to kill people and then get money. And in the very bottom left corner, it has like $50. So deposit that into the bank at the end of the wave, and then your team wins by getting the most money. However, I've never had a game actually go to score. I've always had it go to time limit. So they need some balance in there. I'll show you the Spider-Man stuff. So you're supposed to use this to like go around the side and it boosts you. So this is like more momentum based than like Call of Duty, which is the easiest way to compare it to. I have grenades, and I have a secondary, which is like, it's called a charge rifle. You can just charge it up. It's like a Spartan laser from Halo.
Okay.
It's an anti-Titan weapon. There's a guy. Another guy, or another weapon you can get is like an anti-personnel weapon, just a pistol, which is actually super overpowered. I don't have it equipped. These ticks, which I just unlocked, are little things you throw down, and it will like grow and then explode. So it hunts out people. So it grows legs like a spider.
So it's like a
So and then it
one?
moves.
It just like
so it's
moves around?
heat seeking.
Nice.
Super annoying. Huge explosion.
That's super cool.
The reason I don't like this is because there's grunts on the field. Because it's not just pilot versus pilot. And if there was a game type that was just pilot versus pilot and it had Titans, I would be okay with that. Also, in order to call down your Titan, you can. Also, this is a submachine gun I'm using, and I'm like scoping people.
I was gonna say that looks pretty accurate.
It's more accurate than the assault rifle, I would say.
That's weird.
So when you die, you can spawn as a Titan or spawn as a person. So I have this money. I'm gonna go deposit it. And then that helps my team.
You seem to be pretty good at the moving around, the mobility.
It's really hard to get used to, but once you do, it's not that bad. So we can call my Titan now that it's ready with the down on D-pad. So I'll just call him in right here. And we're in this weird like Truman Show level. So you don't see him fall down all the way, but there's another level that's actual like out in the wilderness, and you see him fall down like from the satellite. So that's cool.
That is pretty
So now I'm my Titan, and he has different abilities than my person. Instead of someone's attacking me. Oh, there he is. So if I aim, it shoots like 4 at a time. If I don't aim, it shoots it single shot. Which is useful for other things. My R1 ability like charges up this giant sniper laser. You can destroy people with it. Triangle is these trip mines. So if another Titan walks through these trip mines, it'll blow up.
Does it do like massive damage?
It does a good amount of damage. And then L1 is like a barrier shield, but it only works on like actual particle weapons or actual like
Titan weapons?
kinetic weapons.
Okay.
If you're talking about Mass Effect, so weapons that are actually like metal.
Okay.
These like laser weapons, it doesn't reflect at all. This guy I'm fighting right now is a bounty. It's the Titan bounty. So if you kill him, you get 600 points, $600 that you can then deposit into the bank. So I got him.
Bounty collector.
I got some bounties there. I want to show you there. The bottom left is like something's charging. I want to get to 100% because that's like a chest beam. And you saw me freak out about it earlier because it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like at the end of Iron Man 2 when he just launches his chest beam. It's essentially what it is. Now that I'm in my Titan, I can get out whenever I want. I'll just hold square. And he'll go and do his own thing.
Oh, so he has like AI?
Yeah, he has AI. There's also, I don't think yet, but there's some over there. Some batteries on the ground. You pick up the battery. Let me see if I can find one.
And then you can have your Titan longer?
Yeah, you pick up the battery and it heals your Titan. So I'm gonna grab this. And I'm gonna go find my Titan. After I kill this guy. You come back.
He's running from you. Get him.
Now my Titan.
Where are you going?
So I can grapple onto my Titan and it picks me up, puts me right in. And now I have that battery, so I'm almost at full health, which is nice because this guy's attacking me. Now my laser core is online, so I'll show you what that looks like. It charges like this, and you just launch it.
It's ridiculous.
It does so much damage against other Titans. So that's fun. I have upgraded it so I have 2 boosts, and instead of sprint, you can sprint and you can boost. So it's kind of like a strafe. That's with the X button. So it's like a jump button, but don't actually go vertical. It's just horizontal. It can be confusing. I think there's a guy up there. Now these are the grunts again, and we're on this wave that you have to kill the grunts in order to move to the next wave. So I'll just waste time doing this. But someone's attacking me. I don't know where from. Let's go over here.
So I think it's interesting. The game has to have a much more vertical map, I think, than all of them. Like I feel like Call of Duty and maybe some other games, they can get away with more flat maps. And I feel like because you're in a Titan and you're huge, did you just punch that guy? He's destroyed. Because you have the Titans, like you have to, like as a level designer, you have to keep in mind like cover for them too. It's just interesting, and like there's no like alleyways or anything. I mean, there are probably.
So this guy's
some,
chasing me, so I'm gonna throw down my. I'm gonna try to throw down my little things here. It won't let me. Don't know why. There we go. Seriously? Got him. This guy's gonna try to punch me. That red mark on his face is a weak spot, so we're gonna duke it out now.
Nice. Crushed him.
So now I don't have much health, so I need another battery, but I also have an upgrade where if I get critical hits, it recharges my battery.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
Now my laser core is back up, so hopefully I can find another Titan to just destroy.
So it seems like the Titans are pretty dang powerful.
They are. They're pretty evenly matched. Well, there's two Titans. There's this guy, and there's like a grenade launcher Titan, and he does not seem nearly as strong as this Titan. Like, this Titan can attack you from so far away and do so much damage, where that guy is like, it's real hard to get anything done.
So does anybody actually use the other one?
I used it once, and I regretted it. I need to get this. So I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna grab this. And the thing I don't like is that if you go from the back, okay, that's cool. So you can go down like that, but I really wish it was more like an Iron Man suit, that it opened up from any angle, and it doesn't. Okay, the bank's open, so I need to deposit this almost $600 I have. Again, I don't know what the max amount of currency is. So, because I've never seen a game actually go to score limit, I've only seen it go to time limit. So this guy's trying to get on my jock. There's someone over here too. Hey, there he is.
Huh. I wonder. I don't know. It just seems to me that the fact that you're walking around in a mech should make you just the most powerful thing ever. But I guess it also makes you super.
But I'm a super large target.
Yeah, so I guess everybody can hit you.
He and I have a laser gun that does a lot of damage from a long distance away, which is really what they should be doing. But also, I don't see a lot of people like go for these battery packs, and they're super useful. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing people are just afraid, you know, to run out of the mech, the Titan.
So I can pick this up, and I can tell this guy that I have it for him, or I can just go back in mine. That's what I'm gonna do. Although mine's almost destroyed. Whoa! Okay, thanks, dude. So this is another bounty Titan, and I found out they're stronger than like actual Titans.
Really? They have like more health or more armor or what?
Just both. Do more damage. Maybe that's only true because people are still new at this game and they don't know how to play the Titans correctly. I'll try to lay waste to this guy though. Oh my gosh.
Laser core online. Bring it down! Oh my gosh.
So now I have to eject. I don't have to eject, I can eject. And he'll still go around and do his thing. So now they're fighting, they're duking it out. I'm gonna use my laser gun and hit their Titan. Hopefully kill it here.
It does a good amount of damage.
Yeah, especially if you get that. But he'll like lay waste to me. So I'm gonna try to get out, heal faster, or heal up.
Yeah, so I guess the strategy then is to take advantage of your speed and your mobility against the big guys.
Oh, that's not good. Okay.
Man, you're pretty good at this, Tony.
So this is another bounty Titan. It has his name above him. It's something stupid like Burn or Laser or something like that. It's not an actual player name. See, this battery's around here somewhere, but this is outside the level. So
that's not okay. That's kind of weird. I guess it's still in alpha or beta or whatever they're calling it.
Pre-alpha, actually.
I don't understand what the difference is between a pre-alpha or pre-beta and a pre-alpha and an alpha. Like, it's all just before the game is released. So.
Right.
Is the beta supposed to be like close to playable, or
what I understand is like the closest to playing other than the actual release. This guy's chasing me down and I'm not happy about it. So I'm gonna zoom out. You don't. So the grappling hook is an item that you can exchange for other things. There's a speed boost. There's a health boost. Things like that. So you don't always have the grappling hook. But I've decided that I like it the most. So it is.
Nice. There you go.
My Titan's back.
Because you got a Titan kill?
Just because it's on a
Is it
charge.
on a timer, and then it also speeds up your thing?
Yes. So I'm almost dead. My Titan's out there. I can get my Titan to gain health. I guess I will. So now we're on wave 3 as it said on there on the screen. I don't normally... This is why I don't like this game type, because I don't care about the waves. I just want to kill other people. That's why pilot versus pilot I like better.
Warning, multiple enemy pilots attacking.
It just seems so overpowered. They can just destroy those guys real quick. But
Yeah. I mean, I can, and I am, for the most part.
but I guess I guess as people get good at the game.
I mean, this guy's evading me pretty good until he got on that straightaway, and then he was in trouble. The issue is I haven't really seen very many enemy Titans.
I wonder why. Is it so? You are playing a different team right now.
Yes.
Now, are they fighting against those grunts too?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the competition. You can kill the other players and the grunts.
Yeah, so from what I understood, I read a thread on Reddit, on the PS4 Reddit, that people really don't like this version compared to the last version. From what I understand, it's because the grunts aren't on anybody's team anymore. They're just kind of there. They're like a third party instead of an addition to the first two parties.
Okay.
Whereas you used to be able to see your grunts fight other grunts, and you're like, oh, this actually like expands on the warfare, makes it seem that much more real and that much larger. But here, at least in this game type, I don't know if they should have introduced this game type for the pre-alpha. You don't get that. You don't get to see them do that, and it's just every man for himself. I like the pilot view pilot, like I said, just because there's no grunts, there's nothing in the way.
Laser core standing by.
So I'm a laser core again. And again, there's only 2 people on the team, so that's why I'm having trouble finding people. And some of that has to do with the fact that there's not a lot of people playing this. In this server playing this game type specifically, there's 22,000 people. So that's a lot of people, but at the same time, it's like a pre-alpha. And I don't think I've seen somebody join the game after you've left. I don't think I've seen someone join in progress.
Warning, enemy pilot attack.
So I'll just try to... Okay, so he destroyed me.
Crushed.
Oh, he landed on me. Okay.
He came down like a wrecking ball. You see what I did there?
I did. I heard that. So now there's 23 seconds left in the match, which is good because I'm getting kind of bored. There's not a lot to do when there's nobody. At the very end of the level, there's a like a get out of dodge type thing. You'll see what I mean. Okay, never mind. If I respawn within the next 5 seconds, you'll see what I mean. So it announces who the winner is. So we won. The game's not over yet though.
Okay.
Now it's a intercept escaping enemy, so it's epilogue. So the enemy pilots have to go to this warp ship to leave. And this is a one shot type thing.
Okay.
So we have to intercept their ship, and they have to make it to their ship. I climbed on this guy on accident. But I can ride a friendly Titan
Well, that's cool.
and shoot over him. It doesn't give me that much more health. It doesn't give me any more health at all. I'm just up here, so it's kind of not the best for me, but at the same time, it can be useful.
Yeah, it just gives more options.
Oops. So I don't know how high I can go up here. Obviously not very. Okay, so he killed me. So now I won't respawn, and the game will just be... Well, the game will be over for me. Another thing I don't like is when you grapple things, it takes a long time for you to be able to shoot again.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Is it like putting the grappling hook away?
Yeah, you like have to put the grapple hook away, then you can shoot, and it just takes a while. So that's me there up top. That's what's up. High School War.
It just seems. I mean, it's interesting. You know, it's. I feel like anybody who watches like Gundam or like grew up with that stuff, like this is that game that makes you think of that.
I mean, I enjoy it for the most part. I didn't enjoy it when I first started. So this is all the unlocks, and you get a level almost every time you get a kill with a weapon, which is interesting. So we're gonna back out.
Yeah, well, I guess that's our first impressions.
Nothing about this pre-alpha has made me want to buy this game. So
Really?
I really struggled with it when I first started. When I first started playing, I didn't enjoy it that much. I have a gravity star? Oh, cool. So that pulls in enemies and projectiles before exploding. So I haven't tried that yet.
Yeah, so you got some more options to play with.
Yeah. And then you get your guns get unlocks.
So you just said that this pre-alpha, beta, omega did not convince you to buy the game.
Yeah, I'm glad that it's free. I'm glad that I got to play it because I don't want to buy it. At least if there's a beta out and it's better than this, maybe I will.
Yeah.
But there's so many other games coming out in the fall that I want to play.
I feel like there's just a lot of competition in first-person shooters in the first place, right?
So it's fun that Titanfall got back, or it's fun that Titanfall is now on the PS4 as well as the Xbox One. So we'll see how it goes. This is our first impressions. So if you remember our Smite first impressions, it was very bad.
Yes,
But we both very much enjoy Smite.
we got to it. Yeah,
and
we got to the point.
Our Overwatch first impressions were very bad.
Yes, they were, but
And
now we play it like crazy.
Both love Overwatch. So if you're interested in those, you can go check those videos out.
Yeah, for sure.
But this is definitely our Titanfall video. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to get in contact with us, you can tweet at us at UP Gamers Podcast. Tell us how bad we are at this game.
Yeah, and if you've played the beta for this game and you want to throw in your comments below the video, that'd be awesome. We'd love to have that conversation.
See your comments. From that PS4 thread I mentioned earlier was full of negativity. Like nobody liked it. They said that they changed it too much. A thing I didn't mention was the time to kill in this game. I think is way too fast. Like you can't react.
So
then you die. As a pilot, as a tie-in, obviously you have more health. And I feel like this is a game that needs. Like I wish this game was more cat and mouse and less point and click.
Yeah. Okay.
And what I mean by that is, if you have more health, you have the opportunity to run, and then you either have the option to chase that person, try to get the kill, or kind of hang back and wait for something better. I wish that was more of this with such a fast movement and someone that can really just get really good at the movement. I want to see more of that. Also, it's one hit melees, and that's really frustrating.
Yeah, I feel like that's not very fun for you when you die. I keep thinking of Overwatch because I keep playing Overwatch, and the melees just don't do anything in that. I'm used to, I guess, knifing from Call of Duty, which is a one-hit kill.
Not the most recent one.
I get it is from behind, right? Or is it not?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. Whatever.
Anyway, thanks for watching Titanfall.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our podcast.
See ya.